let's start. Let me open. Okay, hello everyone. Hello all member of Tom Lovers Reborn community and all people who join this live event on the Binance Live. Thank you very much guys to joining this event and welcome again to another event Crypto Cave in Tom Lovers community on the Binance Live. And yeah, today is feel very excited, feel very happy to hear an explanation about the amazing project is xAI Doge guys. And yeah, we are very pleasure to have three special guests today is Mr. Jake as a CEO, Mr. Mark as a CMO, and Mr. Alex as a CTO of the xAI Doge project, guys. And yeah, so that's very nice chance to having three special guests today to discuss about this project. And yeah, so before we start, as usual, I will explain to you guys the course of this event. There will be three segments. And yeah, the first segment is introductions about the project. Second segment is we will answering the question from Twitter from the community, and the third segment is will be the last segment and will be the most interesting part of this event is answering the question from a live section, guys. So please prepare your best question, whatever what do you want to know about this amazing project. And yeah, we will choose your question on the last segment later. And please make sure you have followed and shared our social media of xAI Doge to have new updates about the project. Okay, so before we discuss, before we kick off the AMA, maybe let's greet our guest today. Okay, so hello, Mr. Jack, Mr. Mark, and Mr. Alex. How are you today?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Hope you're good as well. This is Jake speaking.
Okay, so how about you, Mr. Mark and Mr. Alex?
Uh, yeah, I'm good too. I'm good too, Mr. Sky. I hope you're good too. It's good to be here.
Okay.
I'm good as well. Nice to be here.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, nice to meet you guys. Amazing people of this project behind the project, and yeah. So if I feel very exciting, feel very excited to hear this project from you guys. And yeah, so let's start our event today by starting to the first segment. But before that, maybe it's nice. Maybe if you could you introduce yourself to us to the community and can you share a little bit about your experience, maybe about on this crypto industry? Maybe we can start with the first for Mr. Jack. Go ahead.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? I believe you all can hear me. Yeah, because I am so super excited about the xAI Doge. Yeah. My name is Mr. Jake. Jake Rutherford. I'm the CEO of the project's xAI Doge, and with me here is Mr. Mark and Mr. Alex. Can you say hi to the public?
Yeah, hello everyone. Alex here from XAI Dodge, the CTO of XAI Dodge. It's good to be here.
Hi everyone, I'm Mark Oliver, the CMO of xAI Dodge. Glad to be here.
Okay, basically, yeah. Those are the people behind the xAI Doge. As you all know, the X is equivalent hype, in the whole, should I say, the whole crypto ecosystem right now. You can see from the defunct Twitter, or the formerly known Twitter, now X is a very, very bullish name, actually, yeah. And we coming up with this technology, it's something that's actually worthwhile and, mind captivating as well. So that's one of the major reasons why we actually doing something like this to birth our own technology to the masses. We want to explore the whole universe with this concept. So I'll be giving the mic back to you, Mr. Sky, so you can give the proper introduction about my team, the xAI Doge. Yeah, over to you, Mr. Sky. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Jack. And yeah, so that's the three guests, our guest today guests, and this guys is the team behind of this amazing project about the xAI Deutsch. And I agree with the idea when Elon Musk start change the Twitter to be an X. It's very big the internet, and yes, it's a very culture in this crypto industry and technology. Yes. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Jack. And maybe Yeah, so that is introduction about the guest, and so let's go to knowing about the project, guys. And yeah, so let's go with the first segment, let's start with the first questions. What exactly is XAI Doge, and what are its goals, Mister?
Okay, first and foremost, yeah, the xAI Doge is actually a new form of technology looking to encompass the basic necessities of life. We're all about exploring, just like in mathematics, where you get to find the unknowns in a given equations, right? So that is what we're actually doing, exploring to solve a particular problem, involving the AI, merging with the X, X from the different Twitter and also X from the mathematical term, and mixing with the hype Doge, is actually a bullish term, and definitely we're going to soar higher with such a massive combo. So basically, yeah, the goal of this project is to make the world a more conducive and should I say a more sustainable environment. You get it? Where we have the need to be to be secured, the need to make massive income, like a form of passive income, a return on investment based on the initial investment. Yeah. So we're all about making profits and solving problems in the whole universe. That's what the XAI Doge is all about. Yeah, I hope I answered the question well, Mr. Sky. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Jack. That's very great introduction about the project, and so that's very amazing. So innovative idea about the behind ideas of this project, guys, and yeah, it will be useful utility for us in to do many things in this crypto industry about investment and about to growing up more together with the project. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Jake. And maybe if you, Mr. Alex and Mr. Mark, if you want to add something, you can just add about the explanation. Yeah. Okay, don't worry. Okay, so thank you. That is the first questions. So let's go to the next question. How does the XAI Doge work, Mister?
Okay, that's a beautiful question. Well, first and foremost, here we have four mechanisms through which the XAI Doge will be operating on. You get it? And one of the concepts there is the Starship. Second is the Starshield. The third there is the Starlink. And last but not least is the moon mining. So I will be going through all of these stated mechanisms that we will be working with to ensure we get a secured and sustainable project. So starting with the xAI Starship, well, I believe you all know how the bonding mechanism work, right? So, and I believe you know that a solid bond mechanism is essential to sustain and also to propel a particular token to whatever we want the token to go. So, one of the concepts we'll be working with is the bonding mechanism in order to propel the xAI Doge. So, based on our infrastructure, many people call it the design, many people call it the concept, of let me say the structure of or the design mechanism of the controlled address. Um, we know we allocated around 75% of this to be burned of the total supply actually. So the reason why we're doing this is to actually make this a more sustainable and a more mind intriguing concept. That could maybe make investors invest in the token. You get it? When we don't have large numbers of supply, it's very easy to turn the price, or maybe the price actually, to a unity. When I say unity, I'm talking about making the price of our token get to $1. You understand the concept, right? So basically, we will be doing around 35% of the total supply. This is going to be initially burned before we go live. You get the concept, right? So this is done to secure much more trust for the project, to show that we are very, very, very hardworking and consistent and looking for means that could actually help project the token. So one of the mechanisms we're working with is the bonding mechanism, which we termed as the Starship. You get it? So another concept we'll be working with is another bond mechanism that will function in this format, where each transaction, or maybe there's a buy or sell in the xAI Doge, that will be automatically bought and also bond as well. You get it? This will ensure a robust and effective bond mechanism to achieve our goals. You get it? This will help in sustaining and keeping the price at a particular momentum we want it to be. So definitely, there's not going to be maybe let's say a downprint or maybe a downtrend in the price of the XAI Doge. So one of the mechanisms we're working with is the Starship. So moving forward, yeah, we will be working with another mechanism called the Star Shield. So the Star Shield basically, just like the name implies, a shield. It's talking about security. You get the concept, right? Security is one of the foremost thing an investor will look into when it comes to investing in cryptocurrencies.
Hello, Mr. Jack. Maybe we lost you.
I think his connection just
Oh yeah.
went off. Here we're here soon. We're just giving a minute or two.
Okay, okay. Maybe we'll wait with for Mr. Jack. You can add about the answer of Mr. Alex or Mr. Mike if you want.
I'll just go about the tokenomics. The tokenomics is all
Okay.
about Yeah, yeah. I'll just go about the tokenomics, telling us how the tokenomics for XAI Doge works and all of that. So we have a total supply of 420 trillion tokens circulating through the XAI Doge tokenomics, and the symbol is xAI Doge, and liquidity will be locked for 365 days on Pixel. We have the Seifu all done, the audit and the KYC all done, and we have the certificate for all of these and links. If you go currently to the group chat or the community, you can get the links to verify if anyone wants to verify about how all of this works. So I'll go to the details of the total supply and 420. I think Mr. Jake talked about where we have a bonding system of 25% initially bonds already, and for the remaining supply, we have 16.8%, which goes to the liquidity, which covers both for the launch and all of that. Initial burning for about that 5%. We burn 5% of the total supply for the initial burning. Listing on the CEX, we have about 6% for about 7% there about, yeah, for the centralized exchanges like the Binance and other exchanges should be looking forward, not to mention here, but we've got our eyes on a few of this exchange. We also have airdrop ongoing where users can join the community and also participate in this airdrop to earn a few tokens and get pa- get to be a part of the community. The Pixel Felon just started right about I think 12 minutes or 11 minutes ago, and it's currently doing great. I think we're about to pass the soft cap. So we have a soft cap of three eights and no hard cap because it's a fair launch. And we've got a tax of
Can you hear me? Okay, moving forward, yeah. Moving forward, we'll be working with the Starlink. The Starlink we're talking about is actually a kind of a form of collaboration with our team, the lovers of the XAI Doge. The people who actually will get some incentives from the project to help market the XAI Doge token. So one of the mechanisms we're working with is the YouTube. The YouTube guys, people who actually talk about the project on mainstream, on live streams. You get it? So these are all the mechanisms we put in place to make sure we secure the right handful of investors we actually looking to get. We'll be targeting this part of the world, which is Malaysia. Yeah, we will be targeting the European part of the world. Yeah, we'll be going to Dubai, and we actually looking towards Bahamas. Yeah, Bahamas. We'll be going to Bahamas. Yeah, to make sure we have a form of a form of let me say a conference. Yeah, to actually talk about the project XAI Doge, and we are looking forward to go sponsor one of the crypto events that will be taking place in around I think September. I believe you all know about the Crypto 306. Yeah, we are actually looking forward to be one of the gold sponsors of that event. where we'll get a kind of a shelf or maybe a book where we'll be talking about the xAI Doge to the public. And yeah, this project is actually backed by many, many big influencers you all know. In no distant time, yeah, some of the big influencers, yeah, the key industry players in the crypto ecosystem, yeah, will be unveiling themselves, talking about the support for the xAI Doge because it's a concept built by many people. Actually, I'm the CEO of the project with many people making me the CEO. I'm not just a CEO for my own self being the CEO. You get the concept, right? It has been backed by the strong guys in the crypto ecosystem. So we're looking for means to secure the interest of investors to make this project a stable and a sustainable project. So moving forward, yeah, the last but not the least, in this form of promotion, and also this form of sustainability is the xAI moon mining. So I believe you all know we are a multi-utility project, yeah. So we being a multitasking team, we put in place an avenue where you get a passive income from the investments you actually you put in place in the xAI Doge. So one of the mechanism we actually subdivided this form of mechanism to is the let me call it the stake to earn. One of the subdivided branches of this mechanism is the stake to earn. And moving forward, yeah, the other one is the auto reflection. So what we're actually looking forward to do in this form of mechanism is to reward the long-term diamond holders. When I say diamond holders, I'm talking about people willing to stake their token for around 30 days, 90 days, etc. There's a reward for all of that. Tell me, why wouldn't you want to invest in a token that would require to do nothing and get paid for doing nothing? Just by staking your token, you get around, let's say, 17% to 20% of whatever token you stake. This is just for the 30 days. Imagine for 60 days or 90 days. Do you know how many tokens of as rewards you'll be getting? So this is another way to secure the investors into the xAI Doge. We put in this mechanism to make sure we get the right numbers of investors. And yeah, we'll be rewarding you for staking your tokens. That if you want to, you get a return on investment by this regards. Yeah, moving forward, yeah, the subdivided branches of this mechanism is the auto reflection. So long there's a transaction, so long there's a buy, so long there's a sell, you will definitely get some form of rewards. I call it incentives, yeah. So long as a transaction, some percentage of that taxes will be allocated for the reflection. So you as a holder of our token definitely will receive some form of reflection. That's incentives for holding our token. So I believe with this basic explanation I just gave, you all will, must be convinced to invest in the XI Doge. I'll be handing the mic over to Mrs. Kai. Then maybe Mr. Alex can talk about the tokenomics and also the roadmap as well. So over to you, Mrs. Kai. Thank you for listening. I appreciate it.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Jack. Yes, if yes, but the Mr. Jack have a if have the connection problem and earlier, but it's no problem. We can still get the explanation very very clearly, very detailed, and that's very amazing explanation about the ecosystem of the project. And yeah, so let's know more about the project, and so we will continue to know more about the tokenomics as explained by Mr. Alex. Okay, so Mr. Alex, can you can continue about the explanation of the tokenomics, Mr.
Yeah. Thank you. Where was I? I think I was talking about the tax. We have a tax of 5%, where 3% goes to the diamond hands. That's people who get the tokens. This goes as reflections back to your wallet. For every buy and sell transaction, you get 3% of that transaction back into your wallet as rewards. Also have 1% for the auto bond, and also 1% goes for the marketing. And the pixel or fair launch just began with a soft cap of 3/8, and we have um no hard cap. So it's the sale will be on for about 3 to 4 days. And I think I talked about the tokenomics, but I'll just go over it again. Where I said the tokenomics, we have a total supply of 420 trillion tokenomics. Uh, with a soft cap of 3/8, I think we should be filled within a minute or so. And yeah, that's basically all about it. So let's go to the roadmap. I think so. For the roadmap, we have a phase one, where we started about the we came together talking about how we're going to improve the project and the development and what to and all of that. We came about the white paper, the team formation, how the marketing of the project is going to go, the building of the website, and also growing of the social medias and building the communities. And right now we moved on to the phase two for the smart contract development and all of that. We did the safe food badge, the KYC, the audits, and all of that. And we started the airdrop campaign where we had most users coming to the community to participate also in this campaign, which is live. And also, distribution is going to be by September. So everyone here listening to me can just go into the community and join in to participate in the airdrop. And also the marketing is about going on. We have about 300 core groups ready to promote the xAI Dodge. And we also have a buy contest which is ongoing also as this fair launch is also going. And also for the phase three, where we're gonna have the pre-launch, which is after the fair launch ends, we'll be launching on Uniswap. And our tax there is going to be just 5%, as I earlier stated. So we're gonna have the CMC and the CG come after the launch and several other developments, and then we're building of the mining, the staking the app, and then trending and so on. The development continues. I'll leave the mic to Mr. Mark to take over from here.
All right, thank you, Alex. Yes, about the roadmap, Mr. Alex have talked about the startup in the phase one, the phase two, where we are in the pre. The smart contract was audited by the solid proof, and then with the pre ongoing, we are we have the safe badge, the KYC we are verified by the pink seal, and then we have the airdrop which is ongoing. Pre marketing we are here, and also we have pre marketing. Yes, pre marketing we are here to showcase what we have, and then we have the buy contest where the prize is 3 ETH for a random winner, and then pre is live now. In the phase three, we have the launch, pre-launch marketing. I think everyone is here when Mr. Jack is explaining how we are going to build around the YouTube and the event that is coming up. Then launch on the Uniswap, post-launch marketing, CMC and CG listing. We know that has become the home of cryptocurrency. Just to trending, having much eyes on xAI Dodge, mining the app, the staking platform in which the holders can hold their token, lock it up for some period, and then earn more tokens. In the phase four, we have the growth, what we call growth, the CS listing. We know the kind of CS we are talking about, it's not just the random CS that's below 100 or 50. We can mention that, let's say 1 to 20, top 15, sure. The static audit, that has become something great in the crypto space. And then we have the NFTs, influential partnership. We know how that really works. And then project to project partnership. Then in the phase four, the last, to reach the 10K orders. In the phase five, we have the MON, xAI Dodge meme generator, xAI Dodge chain, building our own blockchain, and then xAI Dodge DEX, building an ecosystem where everyone frees decentralized, able to swap their token and then or any other token. xAI Dodge merchant shop, top tier another CS listing, and then reach an orders of 100K. Along the line, more exciting features is going to be added. But for now, this is what we have. And thank you so much, Mr. Alex. Over to you, Mr. Sky.
Okay, thank you very much for you three guys, and Mr. Jack, Mr. Alex, and Mr. Mark. That's very beautiful explanation about the project, and yeah, so it's very innovative and promising. Yeah, it's well explained from and good detail by three of you guys. That very nice. So we can find out more about the ecosystem of this project. And yeah, it's so the team behind is very dedicated to developing this project, to build this project. In addition to financial strategies such as tokenomics that have been explained by Mr. Alex, strategy is very extraordinary, very amazing to start good progress going forwards. And of course, this will make us get a lot of profit for a lot of benefit from this project. So high guess potential of xAI Doge have, guys. And yeah, and of course the team is very of course it's so that team have very cool experience in their respective fields. And yeah, so yes, don't forget guys to visit the website. And yeah, the big event is the airdrop. You can join, and you can join the social media to get the detail about the airdrop. And another big things are the trend on this project is the pre-sale and the pre-sale for launch. You can follow from the website and from the telegram. You can click the official link. Be careful, don't get the fake link, don't get scammed by yourself guys. So please be careful to check about the link that you have clicked. And yeah, so you of course you can get many benefit from joining the pre-sale of the freelance guys. Okay, so thank you very much Mr. Jack, Mr. Alex, and Mr. Mark about this the introduction about the xAI toys. That's very beautiful and very great introduction. So let's continue to knowing more about the project about the xAI toys by moving to the second segment of our MA of our event is answering the question from from the community, especially from the Twitter. Okay, so yeah, so guys, on this segment, we already select the best question from Twitter, guys. We have already collected the question from you, and we will answer your question, guys, with Mr. Jake, Mr. Alex, and Mr. Mike. Okay, so let's start with the first question from Twitter. It's come from at Isha Isha Investor Rams. Okay, the question is: partnerships are very important for any platform, for any project to build up from zero level to success. So that's XAI Doge have strong partners to support for withstanding against huge competition in this crypto market.
Okay, I believe that's a beautiful question, and I really love the concept and the thinking behind that thought. You get it? So to answer the question, being a startup project here, there is definitely going to be form of massive competitions among others. Yeah. So how do we intend to stand out? Is the question, right?
Oh yeah,
Am I
yeah,
correct?
Mr. Jake. Yeah.
Okay, so to answer the question, one of the ways we intend to stand up from the public, from the masses, from the thousands of tokens launching every day, is our concept. And what's the concept and what's the goal of the AI Doge X? So the XAI Doge is actually intended and looking forward to making a meme generator. You get it? So we actually want to be a meme generator where you can actually type in some commands of maybe what you want. You just put in some text and you just get a concept, a pictorial view of what you intend to get in the picture. You get a concept, right? One of this utility is going to be launched, as a form of, let me say, a better version of it. You know, this should be done, I think, within 3 weeks after launch. Here, it's definitely going to be ready. We're going to be unleashing the beta version of the application, where you can actually generate your meme pictures. You get it? So this is another way we intend to stand up from the masses. Most projects actually promise and intend to bring out a utility, but they never do. So we are coming in to bring a utility that you can actually use to create something beautiful, a text to image form of a utility. So you can actually think. If you can think it, then you can see it. That's the concept. That's the slogan of the utility. So moving forward, yeah, we intend to have a chain. So how do we intend to get this chain? It's through the increasing numbers of holders. When we see that our holders actually increasing, let's say for instance we get around 10,000, we can decide to unveil some of the other part of the chain. So this is another way that could actually make us distinguish us from the other tokens. Yeah, moving forward, yeah, we intend to have a decentralized exchange where other people can launch the tokens. maybe for instance, we as a team here, we actually done with the DEX. Then we can decide to other people can actually decide to launch on our own decks. You get it? So moving forward, yeah, we intend to have a match shop where you can actually showcase and advertise whatever tokens you get, whatever utility you've got with us. So moving forward, yeah, we intend to list in top tier exchanges. And based on the rules guiding this AMA section, I can mention the list of the top tiers exchanges is going to be listing the xAI Doge. So I wouldn't say those names. So moving forward, yeah, the other thing we're looking forward to is partnering up with big brands that could actually help us to advertise the project to masses. One of the big brands I want to mention is the Nike. Nike is actually a brand that's actually made massive now, should I say, is gained massive audiences and names from the public. So they love the concept. So they actually would look forward to partnering up with the xAI Doge. So I don't want to give you much of the things we intend to do in public. I just want to give you a glance through of what we've got. So definitely you can see that with all of these visions and missions, we stand out from the public. So get ready. We're actually ready to take over. I hope I answered your question, Mr. Sky.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Jake. That was very beautiful answer about the question. Yeah, thank you very much. And yeah, so we can know that the XAI Doge have a lot of utilities, and that's are very useful for exploration in this crypto industry, right? And there's a lot of that we can do with XAI Doge, guys. We can even find the joy here besides the many benefits we can get. So that's very amazing, extraordinary things. Okay, thank you very much for the answer, Mr. Jakes. Okay, so let's go to the next question from the Twitter. It's come from at Holy Crypto. Okay, the question is about the security things. Okay, security is the main factor of the project. So it's to convince the investor to people to join the project. So which security will reduce investor trust? So can you explain about the security mechanism in XAI Doge?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure, sure.
Yeah.
Uh,
You want to take it, Mr. Alex?
yeah, let me take it.
All right.
Yeah, so talking about the security of the xAI Dodge, this is the reason why we had to do, we did about 3 security checks so everyone can do that. First of all, we all know Pinksail is a reputable brand. We have a KYC, we KYC with Pinksail. We also have the Safefu, where the contract is owned by the Safefu developers, meaning the team has no control over the contract and everything done is by the Safefu team, which also give more security and peace to all of the investors and the holders. We also have the contract audited by Solid Proof, and the safe was done by Consort. So these are also good brands and reputable brands that we all can go check out, and they've been here for a long time. So with this, we have a very very good security which cannot be tampered with by anyone.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Alex. That's very great.
Yeah, hello.
Okay,
Mr. Sky, I have a little extra to
okay,
be
yeah.
added to what Mr. Alex talked about. Yeah, one of the concepts we're actually looking forward to achieve in the future to come, yeah, is acquiring or getting the static audit. So yeah, this is another form of, or should I say, the ultimate form of securing the trust of our investors. Yeah, and also it should answer the question about security. We already have the audit, just like Mr. Alex talked about, and we have the KYC done, and the software developers actually the owners of the contract. So we don't have no right to the contract yet. So we intend to get the static audits once we arrive at the 10K holders. So yeah, this all lies in the community. Actually, if you can tell a friend to tell a friend about the xAI Doge, definitely we're gonna go higher than you can ever imagine. So I believe that should answer your question. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Alex and Mr. Jake, for the answer. That's very good and very detailed answer. So yeah, so we can know that the XI Doge take priorities about the security things, and they have done many strategies about the security to secure about this platform, about this ecosystem. Yeah, and yeah, of course, the security is one of the things that must be considered before we investing in the project. So we can now guess from this event by from Mr. Jake and Mr. Alex that xAI Doge have very good and secure about the security system in the ecosystem. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Jack and Mr. Alec, about the beautiful answer. Okay, so let's go to the next question from the Twitter. It's come from at Jax Solomons. Okay, the question is it's very interesting. It's about the website and about the ideas of the project. I interested about the project SAI Doge. So where can I buy the tokens right now, and what are your current contract address, and how can I buy them, and what are the benefits if I hold them for long term?
All right, let me take
Okay.
that.
Okay, you want to take it?
Okay, yeah. So like the person asked where he can get the xAI Dodge tokens. Right now the fair launch is live, so you can go to Pink Sale. Basically, you joining the community now. You get the link to go to the Pink Sale, participating from the Pink Sale, and also make sure to go to the official website. There you can get links to the official contract and also the official Pink Sale site. And do not use any other links. Talking about what you get, what you stand to when you hold the tokens. I believe everyone likes incentives, this is where we talked about the tax, where we have a specific 3% going to the holders back as reflections for holding tokens on every buy and sell transaction. You get tokens airdropped back into your wallet for just holding, which will also add to the amount of tokens you hold, which is also this also has extra incentives for every holders get this.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Alex. And yeah, so guys, for now, you can get the token. You can have the token by joining the fire launch on the pink cell, guys. So don't forget to join. Don't miss the opportunity to get the event, guys. Don't miss the hype about the pink cell fire launch event of this project. For your information, guys, that xAI Doge have first rank on the Pixel Fire launch. Yeah, that's very great work about the team to build this project, and so of course the project will be amazing project in the future. So don't miss out on this opportunity to join to get the token by joining the pre-sale on the Pixel Fire launch, guys. Okay, thank you very much. Yes, you can join by visiting the website, or you can join the socials to get updates also at the same time, and you can join the pre-sale. Okay, so yeah, that is the third question from the Twitter. Thank you very much for the answer, Mr. Alex. So let's go answering the next question from the Twitter. Okay, so yeah, okay. The question from Twitter is the last question. It will be the last question from this Twitter segment. It's come from at the Kings of Crypts. Okay, yeah. The question is what are the high milestone that's achievement so far on the development?
Can you go over again with the question?
Okay, sorry. What are some of the big milestones you have reached with development so far of the on the xAI Dodge project?
Okay, if I understand the question, you were talking about the massive things we have actually acquired so far from the development of the xAI Doge. Am I
Yes,
correct?
yes, that's right, Mr.
So
J.
one of the basic things we've actually secured currently is the community members. Actually, you can see that we actually growing. We around 13K members. That's actually a milestone to cover. Is actually worthwhile and also encouraging for me being the CEO of the project. Yeah, it gives me the courage and the zeal to keep pushing forward that we can actually go higher. Imagine if the whole 13,000 members actually purchasing the token. That's a plus, actually. So I believe that's the major achievements we have actually gotten so far. And yeah, as a team, there's no team tokens, so I don't think there's any need for that. Actually, we just want to get the name for ourselves. Our major aim is actually selling our NFTs, building the meme generators, and all of that. So that's the milestone we intend to achieve. We want to cut the milestone. So I think that's the major thing we actually focus in. So currently, the major achievement so far is the community members. The community is actually the major backbone that is needed to build a project. So this is all that matters for us, and that's all we need to grow and soar higher among other competitors. You get it? So I believe that should answer the question, Mr. Sky. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Jack. And yeah, of course, that's very good answer about the milestone, about the major achievements so far of the XAI Doge, and this that show that's this the solid what solid that's very solid about the team behind the project, behind the development. Yeah, okay, thank you very much, Mr. Jack. And yeah, that is the last question from this Twitter segment. And okay, and that is the end part of the second segment of our MA. So let's continue to explore more about the XI Doge, about the amazing SI Doge by moving to the third segment. It will be the most interesting part on this event is answering the question from the live section, Mister. Okay, so guys, on this segment we will answering and we will choose and answering three best questions from the comments. So please drop your best question, whatever what you want to know about the XI Doge, and yeah, the three special guests today will be ready to answer all the questions from you guys. Okay, so yeah, so let's drop your best question. We will give you about 2 minutes to drop your question, and please make sure you have followed and joined our social media of XAI Doge, guys. Okay, so let's start. Let's drop your best question, guys. Okay, so yeah, let's see your questions. Okay, so much question on this segment, yeah.
I'm loving it actually.
Okay, that's very cool. Okay, maybe I will pick three most important and three best questions. Okay, maybe I get for the first question from at Tube0117 Captain underscore Bintang. Okay, the question is, how did you get the community involved in developing the project, and how do you build a strong community to grow globally?
Okay, that's a very, very beautiful question and a very logical question as well. So, how the community uh, pose a form of a lesion on, or maybe a stress, a form of, let me say, impact on the development of the XAI Doge. So, yeah, to answer the question, yeah, how the community will actually help in this is number one, when there's a belief, when there's faith, when there's consistency, when there's trust, when there's momentum, definitely there's going to be a growth. So the community is needed in every part of this. We need the community to help us secure the trust of other investors. You know, when the community is at peace with the developer, when the community is in cordiality with the concept of what we're bringing out to the public, you know, to the masses, to the entire community, actually, when they are pleased with all of that, definitely new investors will be pleased to invest with us. So community is needed in this aspect of it. So community is also needed in terms of decision making, actually, because yeah, this is a community different. This is a community driven token. Yeah, so they play a vital role in decision making. We don't just get to decide when to make the CX available to the public. You know, the community will definitely decide, okay, we want to list on a top tier exchange. We're gonna make a poll, and this poll will contain the top three sexes. You get it, CEX actually. So to those of you who may read all the meanings to it, so we will put a poll about the exchanges we want to list, and the centralized exchanges that pulled the most poll will definitely go for that. You understand the point, right? So moving forward, yeah, the committee also decides on what features or what characteristics need to be added or need to be removed from our own meme generator. You know, for instance, yeah, there might be some a part where you get to create a meme that talks about education, you know, that talks about social upbringing and all of that. We create a meme where we talk about adult contents. You get it? So all of this will be decided by the community. We don't just put out a notion and then we get to decide by ourselves. No, we are doing this for the community. So definitely the community will decide what they want and what they don't want. You get it? So the community is needed in every aspect of our development. So I believe that should answer the question. Yeah, Mr. Sky. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Jack. That's for a beautiful answer. And thank you for the question also, Mr. Captain Bintang, Mr. Jup 011 So yeah, that's very nice to hear that the XI Doge is the community driven project basically. And we are now so far that the community-driven project is the most endure and sustainable project, guys. And XI Dodge will be best from all of them, guys. Okay, yeah, of course. The project here about the community wants about the community position, and the community is it can support the project to grow up on the future. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Jake. Okay, that's a beautiful insight about these things. Okay, so let's answer the next questions. I've already picked the second question from Edtor Fins. Okay, the question is, crypto industry is a fast-paced industry. So how flexible is your project to change quickly and keep pace with the technology trends? What is your long-term vision for the forecasting industry in which your project operates?
Okay, that's a beautiful question. I said earlier on about our major our vision of the project. The mission, the vision of the project is well stated in the phase 5 of the roadmap, where I talked about we creating a meme generator where you can actually put in some text to give you a product, which is the image of what you intend to get as a product. You understand it? So we're definitely going to be having a meme generator where anyone can go put in some words to get an image as a product. So this is our number one priority in terms of the utility. So moving forward, yeah, we intend to have our own blockchain, the xAI Dodge chain. So this is another top priority for the xAI Dodge team. So moving forward, yeah, we intend to have our decentralized exchanges where you get to other projects get to launch or with the xAI Dodge. You get the concept, right? So moving forward, yeah, we intend to have our own merch, the merch shop, where you can showcase some of your utilities. Maybe you might decide to want to showcase some of your utilities with us. When you pay some funds for that, the funds is going to be redistributed to our top 50 holders. You get it? As a form of return on investment for being aware of the xAI Doge. So this is another way to actually help keep them, let me say, interested and also indulge in the progress of the xAI Doge token. So moving forward, yeah, we intend to look for other spaces that need to be explored. When I say need to be explored, just like the name, I stated in the beginning where I talked about the xAI Doge coining from the defunct Twitter. Twitter was just changed from Twitter to X. You get it? So we brought in the hype, the AI itself, being a problem solver, and Doge being let me say, a puppy that's loved by
Mascot,
many
yeah.
others. You get it, right? So
Yeah.
we bringing all of this hype together and bringing the mathematical term to it. X in mathematics actually means an unknown, right? When you get an unknown variable in an equation, it means you need to solve for that. You need to explore, you need to think in and out of the box. So we being in this crypto ecosystem, we're actually exploring the whole crypto space to look for loopholes that need to be filled. That's why we're having the xAI Doge. We're not just going to be focused or maybe buttressing on one particular aspect or a segment of the crypto ecosystem. We'll be digressing to other part of the crypto ecosystem that need to be explored and find solutions apparently to those loopholes that need to be filled. I hope I answered the question well, Mr. Sky. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Jack. That's for a beautiful insight about the technology things in the project, yeah, in the AI Dodge XAI Dodge project. Of course, the artificial intelligence is the hypest thing in the crypto industry right now. It's still the top one utilities that the project can make hypest starting from the Elon Musk to start about tweet about the AI, and people start to talk about it, and uh, people start to believe that AI is the future. And it's I also also agree with the artificial intelligence. It can support, it can help us to do many things. It can do our work better than us evenly, and that's very amazing. And this project combine about the Doge that's very hyper mascot on this crypto and the artificial intelligence itself to combat to create an amazing utility. We already hear the explanation about the utility earlier by Mr. Jack, guys, like Spaceship, Min Moon, and other that's very messy utility that's very useful and can help us about the self exploration on this crypto industry. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Jack. That's very beautiful answer. And so let's go to the next question. This will be the last question from this segment. Yeah, it's question from at Nguyen Pang. Okay, the question from at Revia Nguyen Pang. Okay, the question is this project suitable for crypto beginners or only for crypto experts? And what's the strategy to attract more people join the project?
That's a beautiful question, actually. Uh, when I started the introduction of the xAI Doge, I talked about we going into the mainstream and also the online stream, both offline and online. You get it? So how do we intend to make this known to public users and also people that are not crypto friendly? Let me call them newbies, actually. So we want to have a conference, actually, a conference, yeah, where we talk about maybe a boot camp where we talk about the xAI Doge, supporting being gold sponsors of crypto events, then we get to talk about the xAI Doge. This is another way of communicating, also creating awareness about the xAI Doge. And yeah, this being an AI project is definitely going to be crypto is going to be user friendly for the crypto newbies. You get the concept, right? So if you need a form of assistance, the AI bots is definitely there to help you with your investments and all of that. It's there to help you to maybe, for instance, you need to copy a trade. Maybe you are into futures or maybe sport. All of this is something the bot can help you do. You get the concept, right? This is all part of our utilities, and I wouldn't be sharing all of that to the masses here. I need this to be in form of a surprise to our investors in future to come. So yeah, it's gonna be a user-friendly project, and talking about we securing new investors, yeah, we're definitely going to be going offline and online form of marketing. So we'll be working with YouTube streamers, and also we'll be working with Twitter influencers. We'll be working with Instagram influencers as well, and also popular brands, like the fashion brands, where they get to use our logos well, maybe, for instance, the shirts, the shoes, whatever thing they actually into, they just get to talk about or maybe spread the word about the xAI Doge. This is all we intend to do for the xAI Doge community. And I believe that should answer your question, Mr. Sky. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Jack, and that's very beautiful answer about the strategy that XI Dutch implemented on this project so far to attract more people to gain interest in about the people to join the project. And yeah, so that's very great strategies to make this project hype and become bigger and bigger. Okay, thank you very much once again, Mr. Jack. That's very great answer. And yeah, so that is the last questions from this last segment, and that is the end part of our event today. That's very great close question and great close answer by us, guys. Thank you very much. And yeah, so we can know all the innovation about this project, about their technology, about their strategy, the utility of the project, and so we can clearly see big future for the XAI Doge. But unfortunately, we have run out the time for today's event session. So I want to say thank you very much, Mr. Jack, Mr. Mike, and Mr. Alex, for joining us today, sharing us the insight about the xAI Doge project, updating us on the progress of the ecosystem, and also expressing our gratitude to the active participation of the Tomcat Lovers community. And yeah, thank you very much for you guys, special guest, our special guest today. And yeah, before we close this MA today, this event today, would you like to add something about the XAI Doge for the community and for all people who join this live event today, Mr. Jack, Mr. Alex, or Mr. Mark?
Yeah,
Let
we
me just
basically
say
talked
thank
about
you.
everything.
Okay, maybe Mr. Alex, do you want to add something, or Mr. Mark?
Yeah, yeah. I just wanted to add maybe a few things to everyone listening here. Not to forget that the fair launch has already started and we already crossed the soft cut. So potentially we'll be launching on Uniswap at the end of the fair launch with a tax of 5%, and also we have the safe food, the audits, and the KYC all done, and it's all safe for the community, and also us being part of this AME is also like part of the marketing strategy to also go out to reach out to other community members to come and see what we are building and also be a part of us. It was a good time being here. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Alex. In addition, we have we create such a building, we create such a great passive income earnings in which there is taken with over 900 APY, and then there are some others that they do not stake their tokens. They can earn reflection by simply holding xAI Dodge. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Alex and Mr. Mark, for the additions. And yeah, so that's very good information about for us guys. And yeah, of course, for you guys, don't forget, don't miss out on this opportunity to get know more about this amazing project, XI Doge, guys. And yeah, let's grow together because the possibilities from here are limitless, guys. Don't forget to join the event, the big event that is Pixel File Launch. And yeah, for the team, for Mr. Mark and Mr. Alex and Mr. Jake, keep up the fantastic work. Let's continue to make XAI Doge to go to platform for all things on this crypto. And yeah, thank you very much. This is Ian speaking from Tomcat Lovers. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for participating. Okay, have a nice day. Take care, guys. Goodbye and see you again. Bye bye.